Good afternoon on this glorious day. About 10 days ago, Elizabeth Warren, who's unfortunately our senator here in Massachusetts, made a shocking statement, basically saying that Israel is committing a genocide in Gaza. She said it at a mosque, maybe under pressure from those leaders, but consistently since October 7th, she's been getting worse and worse. She wants to restrict aid to Israel. She wants to block the sale of F-15 planes to Israel. And then she literally accused Israel of a blood libel. She said according to the law, but she literally accused the only Jewish state in the world trying to protect itself from the greatest massacre of Jews since the Holocaust of committing a genocide. Shocking. You barely hear her speak about Hamas. You haven't heard her condemn what Iran did. But yet she was there to accuse Israel of a genocide. And our leadership has been quiet in Massachusetts. And the problem is that the way she works and the way many politicians work, if you don't stand up to them, then they continue what they're doing. And when she voted to restrict aid to Israel, and JCRC didn't put out a statement, even after we put tremendous pressure, they put out a little paragraph that was irrelevant, she continued doing what she did, and she continues criticizing Israel. And even after she said these shocking statements of genocide, you should see the statement the JCRC gave out, tiptoeing around the fact that she literally accused Israel in a blood libel, and she will be the continued cause of kids feeling unsafe, of kids being bullied, of people being unsafe in our state because of the blood libel that she gives. You know, sometimes when the leadership is quiet, it behooves each and every one of us to speak up. It's interesting because we're coming to the holiday of Pesach. In a week is the first day of Pesach. Monday night next week, we will all be celebrating around the Seder. And the word Pesach comes from two words. Pesach, a mouth that speaks. Why does that have to do with speaking? And the rabbis say something very powerful. The reason why Pesach is called Pesach with two words is because the bedrock of a free society is being able to speak up and speak out loud about what you feel. Slaves can't speak, but free people are able to speak. And Pesach teaches us never to be quiet, never to be scared, to speak up for what we believe in and what's right. We live in a community of 250,000 Jews in Boston. And we need to speak up loud and unequivocally through our mouth, through our money, through our votes against people that demonize the Jewish people. We can't allow their bullying tactics to impact our community. And if our leadership is not organizing it, if our leadership is not having the courage to do this for whatever reason, be it their politics or be it their donors or be it they're being fearful of something, we the people have to speak up. We have to demonstrate. We have to confront these politicians. We have to support other people. We have to get other people to run against them. We cannot be quiet. This is a terrible accusation. And if Pesach teaches us anything, it's Pesach. It's that we have the courage to speak up. You know, talking about the courage and the remarkable courage of the Jewish people, I read a story in Times of Israel this week about this guy fighting in Gaza, and Yedid Yarush opened a matzah bakery, a handmade shmura matzah bakery in Netivot. And last year he did amazingly. Sold tons of matzah. You begin in the summer and you get the matzah ready to be sold all over the world. And basically what happened was that once the war started, for the first 6 weeks they couldn't do anything. And then he was called up to reservists, and people who bought matzah from him last year decided to buy it in other places, and February came and he had no more money to support the 50 families who were working there, and he was devastated. He tried to get a loan and the bank refused it. They felt, who's going to buy your matzah now? What did you do? From Gaza, he managed to get to the bank, and he called him. He said, give me a personal loan on my name. How could I let these families not be able to survive? And that's what happened. He took the personal loan, but now how is he going to pay it? So he tried to put out word and spread word that if you want to support soldiers or displaced families, they'll give you a discounted matzah. And his website, within 1 week, $65,000 came in from people buying to support soldiers. Another $30,000 came in from America. And then JNF heard about it. JNF decided to buy another $35,000 worth of matzah to give to displaced families. And now Yedidya Arush, who's fighting in Gaza, his matzah bakery will recover most of their losses and be able to support those families that are so vulnerable. We have to speak up. We have to speak loud. We have to be unequivocal. We have to have a Pesach. We have to have a mouth that speaks with clarity, unequivocal clarity against those who are anti-Semitic, against those who bully the Jewish community. Don't wait for your leadership. Every voice counts, because we're a free people, and free people speak up for their values, for their morals, and for the future of the Jewish people. Have a great